Hello friends, welcome to Azure Data Factory video series. This is 31st video and the topic is filter activity, and I will also explain you for each activity in this example. So we will work on filter activity and for each activity in the same video. Before this, I would recommend you go to my channel and also watch for each activity. Agenda for this video is we will discuss on filter and for each activity. We will see how we can use the filter activity in live demo. Filter activity is to apply a filter expression to an input array. Suppose we have an input array and we want to filter out that particular element, we can do using filter. The for each activity iterates over an array performing an action or set of actions on each item within that list. In that particular array, we can perform the same way in for each loop for all items. In this example, I will show you this for filter and for each activity. Let's go to Azure portal, and this is the link where you can learn the details about filter activity on Microsoft documentation. This is the Azure home portal, and this is the for each loop activity I have created in my last video. I guess on 24th video, you can go and watch this video how you can create for each activity. In this for each activity, we have two activity, copy data 1 and delete activity. If you go and see copy data 1, we have created file name as parameterized, that is for each item of that activity for each loop, that array, and the same for deleting that all files. Let's go to the pipeline again, and let me show you the parameter where all the files, that is array values, are given. This is the array, and this is the type per array, and this is the files like employee details.csv, 1.csv and 2.csv. Let me show you the storage account where all the files actually it's processed, so all files get deleted by this activity. Let me upload all the three files again. These three files from local premises, select and hit the upload. These three files should be uploaded in output folder of this container storage account. Okay, now go to the pipeline again. We validated all are okay. The parameter name is here, it is, and just let me show you how for each loop activity and work on those three files sequentially one by one. It will copy files from storage to tables by using copy data and delete that files using delete activity. So process one by one files and delete one by one, which is processed again. This activity will do, and for details you can watch my 24th video. This for each loop activity, how we can configure and how it works for detail. Now just refresh the pipeline output window, and you can see here one by one three types, copy data 1 and delete activity executed here in the output window, and the last one is already in progress. So delete is in progress. If you refresh it, here we see all the three files processed one by one in that loop by for each loop activity. By mistake I am saying one by one container many times because it's the same for each loop container in SSIS. Now go to the storage account. If you refresh it, the three files deleted now because of that delete activity inside the for each loop activity. Now let me upload those all three files again, so I will show you how we can filter out using filter activity before that for each loop activity to be executed. Three files is uploaded now. Now let me search for filter activity and drag and drop this in the canvas, and we can connect it to for each activity. So what it will do, the filter activity, this is the general sections where you can rename your activity, rename it filter files. You can put descriptions. If you go to settings, there is an item, okay, where you need to select that parameter where the array's value will be stored. Let's select the parameter file collection, and this way we can write dynamic expression for item. Now this is the condition where we need to put condition for particular filtration. If you want to filter out a particular item, you need to write those expressions here. So we have some variables and functions here given by Azure Data Factory. We can make it dynamic. Okay, now I want to filter out files something like starts with or ends with. So let me select ends with, and then I will select that parameters each item, like the item is for element of that particular array. So in switch item, and we will filter out 2.csv. in means those three files which have in the last 2.csv, only those will be filtered out as the output of filter activity, and that means the filter activity output will be only one file .csv. You can see here in switch item 2.csv, this is the expression. Okay, I think some misspell I here. Let's delete a. We are fine now. Okay, so this is the items and conditions expression here in the user property. This is just for additional information. You can watch my previous video for user property details. You can add new items here for logging. And now filter file this is the activity output here. Now you can see this is the filter activity output here, filter file. Okay, so this is will be filtered your array output using filter activity, and this is the final output. Okay, this I configured in the for each loop activity. Now previously it was all the values of array. Now it would be only 2.csv. This is the source for file name item. We should keep it same. There is no change in the inside activities. Only the for each loop activity parameter is changed now. Now hit the debug button. It will ask for parameter. The parameter values are already given. It's started running. Okay, if you go to the pipeline output window and refresh it, you can see it's started. First filter file activity is started, and you can see the items here. Only we have 2.csv as the input here. And count, you can see out of 3, only one count is processed at employee details 2.csv, and this is filter file output, and it goes to for each file activity. Now if you see the copy activity details, input and output, you can see from here. Same for delete, you can see the details. We have a window here for input and output. Now if you go to the storage account, just hit refresh, you can see employee details 2.csv is still here. If you refresh again, 2 is deleted now because our activities pipeline is executed and it's processed. First copy and delete. Please like and subscribe my channel for more videos. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.